So I'm getting ready to say goodbye to another camera that I've used for quite a while now, and this one is going to be very hard to set down. So yes, I really am moving on from all of my cameras that I've been using up until this point. In my previous video, I talked about the Canon SX740 HS. Great little point-and-shoot camera, which is just terrific for just a walk-around, carry-around camera. Now, up until this point, I've only been using APS-C cameras, so crop sensor cameras. And the reason I'm ditching all of my cameras, well, so to speak, setting them aside, is I'm getting ready to make the move to all full-frame cameras from this point forward. But before I do, I did want to go over each of the cameras that I have one by one in different episodes. Now, as I mentioned, this next one is really going to be very hard to set aside. I'm talking about the Nikon Zfc. This is a great camera. I absolutely love this one. This one has been my primary photography camera. Haven't used it a whole lot for video. There is no IBIS. However, the video is pretty good, but I've chosen strictly to use this camera as a photography camera. In fact, this camera actually moved me more so into, and sometimes almost exclusively, photography. The photo quality is excellent, and the one thing I've noticed is you can get some great photos straight out of the camera without any editing. As far as lenses go, on this one right now is the one that it came with, the 16 to 50 millimeter kit lens. I haven't purchased any new lenses for this camera. I've only used the kit lens, and it certainly served all of my needs so far. It's a great little lens. It's a very sharp lens, and a good choice if you're thinking about purchasing the camera. Might as well go ahead and get it with the lens. You'll be glad you did. Now, I do want to give you an idea of the video capabilities of this camera, but first, let's take a look at the photo quality I was talking about. Okay, and right now we are on the Nikon Zfc. Outdoors, I do have it on a tripod. As I mentioned, there is no IBIS, so this gives you an overall idea of the video quality. We are at 24 frames per second, and now it's handheld, and it's really not that bad if you put it on like a handheld tripod, if you want to do a little walking and talking type video. Overall, it's great. You can certainly vlog with this camera. And now we're back indoors, and of course, if you just want to do an in-studio or indoor talking head video, maybe a YouTube video, this is certainly the quality that you can expect. So I hope this gives you a pretty good overview of the camera without going into the detailed specs. There are other videos that will certainly dive into that for you. And if you search around, you'll hear varied opinions on this particular camera. As far as my opinion, though, I think it is a great camera. Again, I've absolutely loved this camera, and this one, maybe more so than any of my others, is going to be the hardest to set aside.